Right, here we are, day 32. The weather's been a bit miserable last week, so I've probably done a lot less walking than perhaps I should. I have had quite a fair bit of pain, and I am on this walk actually. Not excruciating pain, but uncomfortable soreness. A week or so ago, I did a 3k walk over here, and I think in retrospect that was probably not the best idea I ever had. I think that set me back a bit. I was just so sore afterwards and for days afterwards. I've been struggling a bit with the physio exercises in the last 2 weeks. I don't really see any noticeable difference in my leg straightness or how much it bent. I'm sure the physio will tell me off on Thursday, I think I go. I've been doing it, I've been trying, and it hurts. So that's as much as I can do at the moment, slowly but surely. I think is the order of the day. Being in agony is going to help anyone. Well, the physio might tell me otherwise. We'll see. Anyway, so today's walk I think is going to be about 1.8k, maybe slightly less, I'm not sure. But it's as much as I'm going to walk today. And to be honest, it's a fair amount more than I've walked for a while. I think one day last week I did a cumulative about nearly 3k actually. Tesco's, taking my mum to the doctors, garden centre. It's a change for it to be sunny after the last week of rain, although we do need the rain. I've got a choice up front to keep on going or turn left backwards. I think I'm going to turn backwards because I made that mistake last week. Right, so I've chickened out and doing a short loop, which I think is the wise choice today. Can always come out again later if need be. Anyway, so it's 32 days in. It's been a bit frustrating, but I suppose I didn't really think I'd be walking as I am now after 32 days. No crutches, I can walk perfectly fine. I won't be jogging, mind you. There used to be loads of whitethroat in here. I haven't heard one. In fact, the only thing I've heard are chiff-chaff, blackbird and robins. But it's, I don't know what time it is now. It's 10 past 11, so it's not the best of times. Maybe earlier or later. Won't be long before I bring my camera out. I'll probably do it now really, but maybe that'll be something for the next couple of days. Wouldn't mind getting up to Abberton. Oh, it's definitely quite sore. I've cut my pain meds down by about 2/3, which maybe is inadvisable. I use plenty of ice. I'm sure if I said to the doctors it's really hurting, but I've cut my pain meds down by 2/3. The obvious response would be, why did you do that? But I was beginning to like them a bit too much, I think, so I don't really want to become addicted to codeine. So I've cut them down massively. I am running out, so I need to make a decision in the next day or two what I'm going to do. Getting a rain in the background, I don't know if they come out on the mic. Chiff-chaff over to my left. I don't know if I've said it before, but those horse chestnut conker trees in the distance there, not really in the distance, this camera just makes it look as though it's in the distance, they're in a ring. And back in the day, this used to be a farmer's field. And used to come conkering over here. And one day I threw a stick up in a tree and to knock the conkers out. It didn't come down. A couple of minutes later, went under the tree, collected the conkers. Then the stick did fall down right on my head. And I've still got a big scar on the back of my head from that bloody stick. Anyway, it's all changed now because, as I say, this used to be farmers' fields. And now it's all part of, I'm going to call it Thames Chase. So it's a good local amenity. Oh, that's the end of the woods. I wander home. I did all the woods without the crutches at all, just carrying them. It's a little bit trickier out on the pavement because they're a bit more higgledy-piggledy up and down, especially with all the drop curbs. Anyway, that's day 32. So this will be about 1.6, 1.8k by the time we get home. First time being out for a few days because of the rain. We're done.